Hey guys, Randall Cordet here again. This is my third video today, and I'm sorry I'm pumping them out, but this information is coming out too fast today. And this one's pretty big and significant. So the OCC, which is the Options Clearing Corporation, which is one of the SROs that are basically making a lot of these rules, it's going to be hard for these hedge funds to survive for much longer, released a pretty significant release. So they did this yesterday. I don't know why I didn't see this until today, but this is to all clearing members, okay? And what this is basically saying, it's a temporary increase to the clearing fund size. So the OCC is issuing this information memorandum to notify clearing members of a temporary increase in the size of the clearing fund. OCC recently discovered an error in the treatment of its liquidation cost add-on charge in the clearing fund shortfall calculations. The error has resulted in the clearing fund being sized at a level below the amount that should be required under OCC's stress testing and clearing fund methodology. So remember, they do these stress tests every once in a while to determine what would happen if members default, etc., to make sure they have the liquidity for that. Obviously, they failed. So because of this rule, it says, pursuant to the OCC Rule 1001, the OCC is authorized to temporarily increase the size of a clearing fund at any time for the protection of the OCC clearing members or the general public. OCC believes the temporary increase in the clearing fund size is necessary to ensure that OCC's pre-funded financial resources are consistent with the amounts required under OCC stress testing and clearing fund methodology, and is therefore in furtherance of the integrity of the OCC and the stability of the financial system, and takes into consideration the legitimate interests of clearing members and market participants. The temporary increase would result in an increase of $588 million to the clearing fund, which will be allocated proportionately among clearing members. Clearing members with a deficit for their portion of the clearing fund will receive notification May 17th of the amount of the deficit. The acceptable forms of deposit for the clearing fund deficits include cash and government securities in accordance with the OCC Rule 1002, and minimum clearing fund cash requirements will apply. So $588 needs to be pumped into this clearing fund by tomorrow, all right? Any clearing member who does not satisfy a clearing fund deficit within 2 business days period ending at 9 a.m. Central Time on May 19th, which is tomorrow, will be immediately issued a draft upon their bank in order to satisfy any clearing fund deficit. So they have to basically pony up. And what they're saying is allocated proportionately among clearing members. So all of them are going to have to be paying their amount towards this, but it says clearing members with a deficit for their portion of the clearing fund will receive notifications May 17th of the amount of the deficit. So they're going to have to pony up. Why would the OCC be doing this? Well, obviously they failed their stress tests, and they're at a position where they're saying, holy shit, we're over leveraged right now. If some shit hits the fan, we're going to be eating this. So is this an indicator? I hate speculating, but I think this is pretty significant in terms of what we're looking at here, guys. Again, this is another ruling that is really kind of fueling this rocket. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if you find the information useful. Love you long time. Peace.